Good morning, friends, or good afternoon, or good evening. When you are see this lecture, there is blessings from Edulux Academy. We are now studying the trigonometry, where we firstly discuss about the word trigonometry consists of the two Greek words. Number one is trigonon, and another one is metron. Where a trigonon is nothing but triangle, and metron is nothing but measure. That means measurement of sides and angles of the triangle is nothing but your trigonometry. Now we discuss about the measurement of sides and angle of triangle in trigonometry. First we will discuss about the angles. That means this is the ray OA, which is called initial side, which get terminated or which get turned around in anti-clockwise direction. That means the hands of the minute hands, hours hand, and second hands of the clock are rotating in this type. That means from this side to this is the clockwise rotation, whereas this ray OA rotating from initial side to terminal side in anti-clockwise direction, and the angle considered as a positive angle. Whereas now see in this angle, ray OA is initial side, which is turning around to terminal side OB by clockwise direction. Here we get the theta is negative, that means angle is negative. Now consider this ray OA, where the terminal side is OB is at 90-degree angle. That means this is known as right angle, and the angle which is obtained by the initial and terminal side, which is less than 90 angle, this is called acute angle, where angle is greater than the obvious angle by making initial side and turning point the origin. Now consider the two plane axes, that is x dash, and y dash axis. Here is the positive side of x, here is the negative side of x. Here is the positive side of y, and here is the negative side of y. We are considering here the four quadrants. This is the first quadrant, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth. We are considering it as a anti-clockwise direction: first, second, third, fourth. Now we can see here the positive side of x and positive side of y axis. Now consider the second quadrant, negative side of x and positive side of y axis. Now consider the third quadrant. Here the negative side of x axis as well as negative side of y axis. Now consider the fourth quadrant. Here the positive side of x axis and negative side of y axis. Now we are discussing about the measurement of angle. There are three types of systems to measure the angle. That means angle measure systems or system of measurement of angles. First is sexagesimal, which can further known as English system, whereas centesimal known as French system, and third one is a circular system. Now consider the sexagesimal system. In this system, every right angle is divided into equal 90 parts, and each part is known as degree. That means one right angle considered as a 90 degree, whereas each degree is divided into 60 equal parts known as minutes. That means 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, and 1 minute is divided into 60 seconds. That means 1 minute is considered as a 60 seconds. So one right angle 90 degree, each degree consists of 60 minutes, and 1 minute considered as a 60 seconds. Here see the initial side is OA, and here is terminal side after rotating about the 360 degree around the origin O. That means initial side turns anti-clockwise and placed at the same side which is at the starting position initial side. This is initial OA and this is OB, but this is terminating around the O in 360 degree. That means positive, theta is positive, that means anti-clockwise rotation. Here we consider this ray OA, which is initial side, then turn around at 1 degree, and both the direction of OA and OB are opposite to each other, then there is angle of 180. Now we consider the initial side OA at the origin O get terminated or get turned around the origin in 270 anti-clockwise direction. So this is your 270 angle. Now consider the two axis plane X and Y. Here is the starting point, and from this to this is the anti-clockwise rotation. Now first we will see this is a 45-degree angle. Now this is the bisector of the y-x axis, that means 45 angle, and now this angle is terminating from this initial OA to the final or terminal OB. That means starting from this to this is called 405 degree or simply the 45 degree angle because of anti-clockwise rotation. Now in contrast to this, there is a clockwise rotation from this point to this 45 degree angle. This is bisector of x and y dash axis. So this is minus 405, or this is also known as minus 45 degree. Just like this, OA is initial side and this is the terminal side. This is the clockwise rotation, so theta is negative, so minus 30 degree. This is the degree measure or known as sexagesimal system and English system. Now we consider the second type of angle measurement system is known as centesimal system. That means one right angle is equally divided into 400 equal parts known as grades. That means one right angle is equal to 100 grades, and one grade is also divided into 100 equal parts known as minutes. That means one grade is equal to 100 minutes and 1 minute is equal to the 100 seconds. That means once I repeat, one right angle is equal to 100 grade, one grade is equal to 100 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 100 seconds. Now we will see, this is the French system. Now we will see the circular system, in which we can also see in the lecture of physics, that is plane angle. That means this is the plane circle in the 2 xy axis, that means two-dimensional axis. Now consider this OB and OA are the radius of the circle, and theta is the termination, or theta is the angle obtained by the radius R by terminating along anti-clockwise with the distance S. That means when we have to see the measure in circular system, R is the radius of the circle, theta is the angle, and S is the arc obtained by the angle theta at the center or origin O. Now we consider this theta is called as radian, and which is obtained by the division of this arc S, which is length covered by the angle theta divided by the radius. That means theta radian is equal to arc S, arc of length S, and divided by radius of length R. That means we can now consider S as theta radian into radius. Now theta is known as a radian system. This circular system is also known as radian system. Now theta radian is equal to length of arc upon radius of a circle. That means if we consider this S as 1 unit and R as 1 unit, then theta is measures 1 radian. 1 upon 1, 1. Theta radian is measure 1. So 1 radian is equal to, is the measure of angle subtended at the center of circle by an arc of length S equal to the radius of the circle. And angle subtended by the whole length of a circle at the center, theta radian is equal to 2 pi r upon r is equal to, that means if we consider this whole circle as the arc, so the circumference of a circle is the length of arc, that means 2 pi r divided by the r, then r get cancelled, is equal to 2 pi radian. That means whole angle at the circle by the circumference of a circle is nothing but your 2 pi radian. That means if we consider in the first system sexagesimal, this is the degree measure who constitute of 360 degree, and 360 degree is equal to 2 pi radian. Now radian is a constant angle. We have to must remember that radian is a constant angle. 2 pi radian is nothing but 360 degree, so pi radian is 180 and pi by 2 radian is 90 degree. As we consider the 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180, that means pi degree is equal to 180, then 1 degree is equal to how much? By cross multiplication theorem we can write it as 1 degree is equal to pi radian upon 180 into radian. That means 1 degree is equal to 0.01746 radian. Now we see the three systems in one equation. So the relation between system of measurement of angle. Here is the degree measure, here is the grade measure, and here is the radian measure. D upon 90, G upon 100, and 2R upon pi is the relation between or amongst the three systems of the angle measure. And this is D is nothing but degree measure, G is grade measure, and R is the radian measure. So 1 radian is nothing but 57 degree 17 minute 15 second. This is factual data which can be useful for your examination. Now 1 degree is equal to 0.01746 radian. We have discussed earlier. Now if you see the hands of the clock, there are 3 hands of the clock: minute hand, second hand, and hour hand. If we consider there are 12 digits in clock, just like this is our clock, and if we write here from 12 to 1 to this is 6, this is 9, and this is 3. That means 12 is we called as 1, 12 is this is 12, then is 1, this is 2, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. That means every quadrant is divided into 3 parts. So every quadrant is divided into 3. That means 2 digit, the distance between 2 digit is the arc obtained by this 12 and 1, or 1 and 2, or 2 and 3. So we have to find if this is the digit 1, this is 2, then we have and radius from origin O to 1 and radius from origin O to 2, then this angle between the 2 digit is nothing but your 30 degree angle, because 360 divided by 12 is nothing but 30 degree. So pi, and we have to convert this degree into radian, then pi consists of 180, then 30 means how much? So pi upon 180 into 3, that means pi by 6 radians. So we can find out the another examples or calculation based on this. There is a angle measure 30 degree in between the 2 digit of the clock, and this is in degrees 30 degree, and in radian is pi by 6. The minute hand rotates through an angle of 360 for 60 minutes. So if you consider the minute hand, the total complete rotation of minute hand is 360 degree, and so after completing all the rotation, it consists of 60 minutes. That means one rotation, a complete rotation is of 360 degree, which constitute 60 minutes. Then for 1 minute is how much? Then 360 upon 60, that means 6. In 1 minute, the minute hand covers or rotated through angle 6 degree. So now we consider 1 minute hand rotates through angle of 6 degree, or in 1 minute. Both are 1 minute में 6 degree. That means in 1 minute 6 degree angle covers. Now the hour hand rotates through an angle of 30 in 1 hour, that is in 1 minute. So 30 minutes is for 1 hour, because 360 rotating is for 12 hours. That means 1 to 2, as we discussed earlier, in 2 digit, that means 1 hour, it is considered as 1 hour is equal to 30 degree. So half hour is for 1 minute. That means hour hand in 1 minute covers half degree, whereas minute hand covers 6 degree. This is useful for the calculations. Now we have consider the conversions. Convert x degree to radian. So x degree into pi upon 180 radian means we have given x degree and we have to convert into radian. So x degree is equal to pi degree upon 180, pi radian upon 180, which will be convert into radian. And if you are given as a radian y, so convert to degree, then y into 180 divided by pi. That means when we have to convert into radian, pi must be on the numerator, and when we have to convert into degree, then 180 must be in the numerator. Now consider example. The minute hand of a watch is 1.2 centimeter long. How far does it tip in 45 minutes? That means a radius of the circle must be 1.2. If you consider this radius 1.2 and this is minute hand and it covers the arc, how much centimeter we have to find? That means length of arc have to be found. Then minute hand's length is 1.2 meter, that means radius, and degree is given 45. First we have to convert the degree into radian. So in 60 minutes, minute hand of watch complete 360 minutes. So 1 minute में कितना निकलता है? 6 degree. We have earlier discussed that 1 minute of clock, minute hand of clock covers 6 degree in 1 minute. So by 45 degree rotation, it will cover complete 270 degree. 270 degree. That means 270 into pi upon 180, 3 pi by 2 radian. We have earlier seen that in plane angle system or circular system, theta radian is equal to length of arc upon radius, s upon r. So arc radian into radius, that means 3 pi by 2 into 1.2 is nothing but your 5.652 centimeter. That means length of arc is 5.652 centimeter. Hence the tip of the minute hand travels, means total arc length is 5.652 centimeter in 5 minutes. So we have discussed all the things regarding the angles. So I think this is your useful video for your trigonometry first lecture, which is starting point, the measurement of angle. Now find the angle between the minute hand of a clock and the hour hand when the time is 5:10. If we are considering the time in the clock is 5:10, that means we have to consider both the minute hand as well as hour hand. Then hour hand is considered 12 hours constitute 360 degree, 1 hour is equal to 30 degree. That means hour hand rotated 30 degree in 1 hour. So angle traced by 5 hours 10 minutes, that means we have to convert this 10 minutes into hours. That means total time is 1 by 6 hours, that means 31 by 6 hours, and we have to multiply it by 30. So hours and constitute 155 degree measures angle. Now we have to consider the same time the minute hand covers how much of the angle. So angle subtended by minute hand is equal to 60 minutes in 360 degree. So 1 minute constitute 6 degree. So angle traced by the minute hand in 10 minutes is equal to 6 degree into 10. So is equal to 660 degree centigrade. So angle between the two hands is this 155 minus this 60, so 95 degree. If they are given you the multiple choice in radian, so you have to convert this 95 into radian by 95 degree into pi upon 180. This multiplication gives you the radian degree. Thank you. Best luck. Now the second lecture is second lecture of the trigonometry. We have seen in next time. Thank you.